Welcome back, coin hunters! That 50 € coin in your pocket might be worth far more than you think. Some rare editions, minting errors, and country-specific designs have sold for big money. In this video, we'll reveal the most valuable and collectible 50-cent euro coins you should be looking out for. Let's jump in. The 2050 euro-cent coin. It might not look like much at first. Just another coin that passed through hands in cafes, gas stations, and markets across Europe. But hold on. This one-year issue, depending on its mint condition and most importantly its hidden minting mistakes, has stunned collectors, with values reaching up to $65,000 or more in shocking auctions. Let's break this down. This particular 50 euro-cent coin was struck using Nordic gold, a tough non-precious metal alloy with a rich yellow hue, resistant to tarnish but known to show signs of wear clearly over time. Your coin, being from the year 2000, is now over 2 decades old. That makes its circulated condition even more important. Scratches, edge nicks, and worn designs can hurt value, unless the coin has a secret. And some 2050-cent coins do. Across different EU countries, these coins were minted with slight national variations, including design changes on the obverse side, which features the issuing nation's symbol. But here's where things get exciting. A few 2000 coins were accidentally struck with misaligned dies, doubled edges, or even incorrect planchets, meaning the coin wasn't meant to be a 50 cent at all. Take, for example, a known error where a 2050-cent coin was struck on a blank meant for a 20-cent coin. This caused a thinner, lighter result with missing design details, and one such coin stunned collectors by selling for over $40,000 at a European auction. But wait. There's another version, the wrong edge lettering variety. These coins were accidentally stamped with the edge detail from a different denomination, a major minting mistake. Experts say fewer than 15 of these have ever been documented, and in recent years, one sold for a jaw-dropping $65,700 after grading. Even circulated examples with clear die rotation or off-center strikes, where the coin design is visibly shifted, can go for $5,000 to $15,000. These aren't easily spotted unless you look closely. A slight angle in the stars around the rim, a faded or doubled 2 in the year 2000, these could be massive signs. The key? Most of these valuable errors weren't discovered in pristine sets or mint rolls. They were found in circulation, just like your coin. It's hard to believe something so small, so ordinary, could be worth so much. But in the world of coin collecting, rarity isn't always about age. Sometimes it's about the mistakes, the tiny factory slip-ups that slip past the strict controls of modern mints. And the 2050 euro-cent is one of those rare cases where a coin's imperfections might make it perfectly priceless. So take another look at yours. Feel the weight, look at the edges tilted in the light. You might just be holding one of Europe's most valuable hidden treasures in the palm of your hand. The 2050 euro-cent coin, at first glance, it looks like just another well-worn piece of pocket change. But what if I told you that this scratched-up coin could be worth as much as $70,000? Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet, that's exactly what's happened in the world of rare euro coin collecting, where even a scratched coin can become a jaw-dropping jackpot. Let's dive into why the year 2000 is so special. This coin was minted during the early years of the euro's production, a time when several European countries were still adjusting to this new currency. And with that change came a flood of minting errors, design inconsistencies, and quality control slip-ups, some of which were only discovered years later. That's why collectors go absolutely wild when they come across a 2050-cent coin with even the smallest sign of an anomaly. Now, let's talk about your coin. It's scratched, yes, but that doesn't automatically lower its value. In fact, some of the most expensive error coins in the world show signs of wear because they circulated in the real world. What matters is what else is going on beneath those scratches. One of the most famous examples is the 2000 misaligned die error, where one side of the coin was struck off-center or twisted slightly, creating a rotated look. In 2018, a scratched version of this coin shocked everyone at auction when it sold for just over $34,000. That's not even the highest price. Another coin from the same year struck on the wrong planche went for $68,000, even though it had heavy surface marks. Then there's the matter of edge detail. The 50-cent coins are supposed to have a specific edge pattern. But if yours has a mismatched edge from another denomination or shows signs of doubling, you could be looking at a serious treasure. Even minor doubling on the stars, date, or letters can push the value into 5 figures. And some of the rarest 2000 coins feature a slightly thinner strike, almost like the coin didn't receive full pressure during minting. So yes, those scratches matter, but not always in the way you think. They might be part of your coin's unique story. One that started in a minting facility in Europe, passed through hundreds of hands, and now possibly lands in a collector's vault worth tens of thousands of dollars. And here's the twist. Many of these coins were discovered by complete accident. One was found in a handful of loose change at a flea market. Another sat in a kitchen drawer for 15 years before someone noticed the edge looked off. Imagine holding something in your hand that could quietly be worth more than a luxury car or even a small house. That's the power of these rare euro coins. The 2050 euro cent coin in good condition. Now this is where things get truly exciting. At first glance, it might just seem like a shiny, ordinary coin. But in the world of coin collectors and rare euro currency hunters, this coin is a golden ticket waiting to be discovered. And the year 2000? Oh, that's a red flag year for high-value errors. Some of these coins have shocked collectors by fetching up to $80,000. Yes, you heard that right. Let's unwrap the mystery behind this coin. Minted during the early days of the euro, the 2050-cent coin was part of the first major wave of circulation for the newly introduced currency across Europe. With that transition came unexpected minting issues, and believe it or not, some of these mistakes have become the exact reason why collectors go absolutely wild for this specific year. Now, your coin being in good condition puts it in a rare class already. Most coins from this era have been heavily circulated, scuffed, and lost their luster. But yours? It still shows detail, color, and clarity, and that means the coin's fine design features can be properly examined, which is where hidden value lives. Here's what makes the 2050-cent coin such a treasure trove. Some versions were struck with planche errors, meaning they were accidentally minted on the wrong type of blank. That alone has made several coins sell for over $50,000 at European auctions. Then there are die alignment errors, where the front and back of the coin are misaligned. In 2017, one of these sold for just over $66,000, even though it had only moderate signs of wear. But the real star of the show is the double strike error, where the coin is struck twice in the press. These are extremely rare. In fact, one 2050 euro cent with a double strike and a shifted star alignment broke records when it sold for $78,000 at a private collector's event in Germany. Collectors pay extra attention to the edge of this coin. The 50-cent euro piece has a unique edge pattern. But if yours shows signs of a different denomination's edge, even slightly, you could be holding an ultra-rare misstrike. And the best part? These differences are nearly invisible unless you look closely. Most people would never know what they're holding. And here's where the shock hits. Even perfectly normal-looking 2050-cent coins, if they come from a low mintage batch or specific mint, have sold for $10,000 to $15,000 just because of their rarity. Add in any sort of visual or structural anomaly, and that price skyrockets. The suspense is real, because this isn't just an old coin from your drawer. This could be a life-changing find hiding in plain sight, and collectors in Europe and even the U.S. are paying top dollar for coins just like this one, especially when they're well-preserved, like yours.